To be born as a girl is to learn this phrase by heart. This is how it is done. From the times we walked around in baby napkins to the days when we trotted in sanitary pads while we were learning to behave, talk, walk, sit or stand, or whether it was some home, school, office or la-la land, whether it was to look like a fearless tigress or a tender dove, or it was to eat, pray or love. Every time an unsolicited advice was in front, this is how it is done. And so, I decided to bend the rules, make some edits here and there, twist the plot and change the school. I was a toddler when they told me, this is how you should sit. Cross-legged and tied, don't bare your panties to anyone who might hold his gaze between your thighs and begin to imagine stories which are not quite right. So hold your dreams between your thighs. Think twice before you fly. And so, I stretched my legs as wide as I could and I ran. I ran on the road, on the tracks, on the hills. I ran till my shoelaces began to fly and I got a gold. And now I'm a little bit of Hima Das when I look back and say, this is how it's done. Okay? I was in my teens when they told me, this is how you should look like. Fair, pretty, with a measured smile. Too much of laughter isn't worthwhile. So think and talk, do a curvy walk. Find a job, but do find a man who can pay for your bills and do all what he can to make you feel like a princess. And so, I laughed. I laughed and laughed till my jaws dropped off, spoke fearlessly until everyone scoffed. I walked the ramp, bore the sash, became a rage, laughed beyond gender, color and age. And now I'm a little bit of Priyanka Chopra when I say, this is how it's done, okay? I was in my mid-age when they told me, this is how homely you should be. Care for your husband, babies and family. Career and job are lost forever. Family is important, so choose now or never. And so, I strapped my sandal, draped up a sari, built the swag, picked up my bag, and after completing the chores and domestic dealing, I hit the office and broke the glass ceiling. I'm a little bit of Indra Nui when I look back and say, this is how it's done, okay? Every time they told me, this is how you should eat, on a small plate in little portions, noiselessly after feeding everyone, I showed them a Mother Teresa. This is how you should dance, locked in a room when no one is watching or assumes. I showed them a Malaka Sarabhai. This is how you should speak. Softly and with care, never wage a war, don't you ever dare. I showed them Indira Gandhi. And now as I lay on my couch comfortably sipping a careless cup of coffee, I think of the stories of hundreds of women who rose to glory. But I ask myself, how long? How long? From who I am to who I shall be, the question is not who lost or won, but that every single day I have to smash the cliche and prove everyone this is how it is done. And so I refuse. I refuse to take your patriarchal instructions, so why don't you keep it to yourself and leave me to wither, fall, sulk, sail or fail? Because now I have understood that I am limitless and I shall blaze my trail.